Hello, and welcome to Substance Use and Recovery Summer Course. This is an intense 7-week course. The good news is that you'll be finished in 7 weeks. The better news is that it's intense. But you also, at the end of the course, will be eligible for the Chemical Dependency Counselor Assistant Certificate. You'll be able to put in your hours. You're gaining enough hours in this course and the skills and application that is necessary for you to apply for that licensure. So I wanted to share with you my screen because this course, here we go, in Blackboard Ultra, and it may be new to you. So when you go into Blackboard Ultra, first of all, the course will show up in your banner. When you go into it, you'll see here that it's divided into 7 modules, 1 per week, and each module is entitled with the content area that you need for the Chemical Dependency Counselor Assistant. The syllabus will be listed here. You'll find out more information about the course and the modules. So that you'll want to expand by pressing on the arrow here. Each week will have the same format. So you'll have readings, you'll have instructional media, and then you'll also have assignments here. So the assignments is also needs to be expanded. So you'll click on the arrow here, and you will have several assignments for each week. Just as if we were in a class doing activities, you do these online through a self-learned pace, due on the due dates that show up in here in Blackboard, as well as listed on your schedule. So each week you are responsible for doing summary notes about the readings that you're reading. This is to help you to retain the information and so that you are able to go back and use it as you are looking to pursue your licensure. It's set up to where when you click on this summary note, it will take you out to a Google form. You complete the form, save the form as a PDF, and then submit it here, upload it where it says submission. Please upload here under the submission tab the assignments so that I have easy access to them. Now, the next one is a student introduction. I asked here that you do a short introduction video and that you post it in the discussion board with your accountability buddy. You will have an accountability buddy that you're assigned to. It will be either 2 or 3 people, depending on how many people register for the course, but that you will communicate back and forth with each week. Now, understanding that you, those of you who have 3, you may not expand on what you're saying to each person as much since you have 2 people to communicate with. You also will have each week a self-care Stretch for Sobriety journal. Written into this class is self-care, as well as I walk you through, there's some stretching, some yoga and breath practices around the 12-step principles. This is for 2 reasons. One, it helps us get in our self-care. I noticed during COVID that students were not caring for themselves as they were caring for others, as well as they were asked to do more activities with their clients around self-care, but didn't have necessarily the resources. So I've written into all of my courses a self-care component. This one includes yoga. You'll see me and my husband unedited versions of us recording and doing yoga, as well as breath practices. And it uses 12 steps because the 12 steps are an important part and a foundational part of substance use and recovery. Some people choose to work the 12 steps. So it gives you an introduction to the 12 steps while giving you self-care practices. In each week, you will also have other assignments that may be based on readings or videos that will ask you to complete. Whenever you do your assignment, unless it's asked, differently if you're able to copy and paste your information and paste it under here where the submission is due. That is the best, so that I have easy access to that and I can use the grading sources. Now, when you have video assignments like this one, there'll be a link where you can get the certificate of completion after you watch the video that tells that you completed the video. You are just going to submit here the copy of the certificate so that I have that available to know that you completed that reading. That also will have the give you proof later if you have to provide the hours. The course completes the hours, but as you go on in your chemical dependency license and to work within the field, you may want to be able to prove, hey, I've done this amount of work in this subject. And so you'll have those certificates for your own. You'll have those for yourself. So under here, again, each week it'll follow the same template. Weeks 2 and 5, you actually have a very unique experience, which is a virtual client simulation. You'll see here, it says SBI with adolescent simulation. Within these simulations, it gives you an opportunity, once you put in the code and go to that website, to work with a virtual client. It's a really unique experience. I hope that you enjoy it. I enjoyed putting the course together and working through the simulation myself, and I found that it gives you that client practice without actually having to have a client. It's a wonderful online resource. So basically each week you follow the same template. If you have any questions, you can always email me. Please keep in mind that I respond to emails within 48 hours. It doesn't count for the weekend. If you send me an email on Friday, you can expect to have a response by Tuesday. Send those if you notice the course has been rewritten. So if you notice anything where I forgot due dates or just anything that's not clear to you, send me an email. It really helps. I'll be able to make that change in the master course so that students next semester will not encounter the same concerns. I look forward to walking with you on your journey for substance use and recovery. Welcome to our master's program.